Hey, Crystal, how you doing? I thought you would be over at watching Heidi's live stream. Yep, you're first. Hey, Ray, how you doing? I was listening to a stream earlier, Big Kev's show, and listening to Jerry go at it with PV. Uh, I mean, that guy has got some nerve. I'm talking about PV, to be reporting people for shit in the Philippines when considering what he's done himself. No worries, Crystal. I don't know what you've done to anyone, Crystal, but it seems that there was another show calling you out. So looks like you're getting dragged into a lot of the shit that happens on YouTube. And hell, there's a lot of it. But yeah, yeah. Hey, how you doing, Joshua? And for the life of me, Crystal, I got no idea why someone would be calling you out. It's probably just going to be a short one, guys. It's 5:53 a.m. It's going to be 37 here today. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Crystal. No idea what that was about. Seemed pretty crazy. I mean, I don't know if the guy even knows who you are, but Steve, how you doing, buddy? Just doing a short one, just to thought we'd address this shit that PV's doing. Uh, can't agree with it at all. Yeah, Ray, it seems that way. Um, he's definitely on the warpath, but he's dragging people into it that don't seem to have anything to do with it. So I'm not sure what's his problem is. I know there's a few trolls that, yeah, it just does seem that things are in a meltdown. I'm not sure where it's all going to end up. That's for sure. Yeah, someone did put a bee in his bonnet, and yeah, I doubt he's coming over to Cali, Crystal. Maybe you need to come over for a holiday to Australia, Crystal. Yeah, yeah. Look, I don't want to really block anyone if I don't have to, Ray. And he can, have a go at me and get angry at me. That's all fine. You know. Yeah, it is a little bit hilarious, Joshua. Oh, you should do it, Crystal. Yeah, I know, Ray. But yeah, if he doesn't want to like me, that's fine. That's to each his own. I haven't been watching the PV and Barry thing, and as you guys know, I don't watch Barry. Definitely don't watch PV. But to do what PV's doing, it's just wrong. Like that saying, "He who's without sin throw the first stone." Well, PV's the last person that should be throwing stones at anybody. Yeah, look, I don't know why Face Runner. You know, yeah, it is hilarious in some ways, Joshua. It's the battle of the intellectuals. But yeah, PV's a bit of an oxygen thief, I reckon. Really needs to sort his own life out before jumping on others. Hey Mars, how you doing? Yeah, it might have been Steve. Uh, Heidel was pushing his buttons, and if he does make a return here, I will block that Heidel anyway. I'm good, thank you, Mars. How's yourself? Always good to have all the pretty ladies in the channel. I'm sure the guys are sick of it being a sausage fest. But yeah, almost 6 a.m. here. Just taking things easy. Starting to get up too early in the morning. Yeah, well, that's a shame, Joshua, if they don't have bigger plans than that. But it's ludicrous, PV having a dig at Barry. My God, look at all the shit that he caused when he was over there, not paying bills and talking about the Philippines women in a really bad way. So I don't see him being any different to anyone else. Like he's having a go at Barry at the moment. And I'm not here to defend Barry. I'm just here to comment on PV's actions. And you know yourself, um, Face Runner, neither guy has really got room to criticize other people. Hey, Gene. Good morning, Gene. The drama never ends on YouTube. Hey, Slow Ride. Oh, yeah, good on you, Gene. Just send people to another live stream. Thanks. Anyone got any objections if I time Gene out? Slow Ride, we are just talking about PV and what he's doing at the moment. The guy's an oxygen thief. I'm fine, Gene. Just very early in the morning. Oh, excuse me. It's early. It's warm. Yeah, it is just a bit like that, Steve. Yeah, that's exactly right. If it's not one thing, it's another. I don't get it. But the hardest part of this is understanding how PV can do this, considering his own reputation. Hey, Chicken Choker, how you doing? Yeah, it is slow ride. Yeah, I mean, the guy's living in a glass house and throwing stones. Just give us a sec, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. I just got to do something. Yeah, I was the same, Slow Ride. I got blocked before I ever went to his channel. I didn't even know who the guy was. I think that was from being on Focus's show, though. The guy's not all there. Yeah, I feel sorry for his girl, but she doesn't know any better. The only thing I don't like is when people say things about her because, you know, I'm really dead set against this bringing people's families and girlfriends and wives into it. You know, she's um, she's got nothing to do with the way he acts. Mm. So it's a shame that some people do that. But yeah, I've never spoken to her. Um, but, you know, yeah, Joshua, that's a really good point. Um, when people talk about content, he doesn't have any content. Ah, chicken choker, that sounds like fun, man. When I was in Oklahoma and they had some snow there, I seen some kids. Yeah, I'm fine, Gene. I seen some kids doing that sledding, so I ended up getting this big cardboard box, and I can't go in his chat. He can't. He's blocked me. Um, when these kids were on their sleds, I just got this big cardboard box and I just tore that open and was sliding down this hill on this cardboard box until it got soaked and just fell apart. But all the kids and their parents looked at me and thought I was bloody crazy. Hey, how you doing, Samuel? I think they were looking over, going, "What the hell's wrong with this guy?" Until they found out I was an Aussie, and I was making probably more kids going down that hill than they were. And I found out about snow fights the hard way there with a couple of the boys that I met there. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Um, we go out there to have these snowball fights, and the bastards, I learnt a real good trick that day, mate. They go and put their snowballs in the freezer for a while. So when their snowballs hit you, mate, geez, leave a bruise, hit by a chunk of bloody ice. Live and learn, though. Haven't seen much around lately, Sam. Hope everything's good. Yeah, chicken choker. Now I know. That was funny as though. Can't complain. That night, I think we went to Hooters there in Tulsa. So that was pretty cool. Had one of the Hooters girls take a liking to me. She actually bought me a couple of Hooters t-shirts. So that was pretty cool. It was nice of her. But I tell you what, I'd really okay. What I'd really like to do, Chicken Choker, is get on one of those snowmobile things. they, I mean, I didn't see anyone in Tulsa with anything like that. Um, it was mostly kids with small sleds, but because the snow wasn't real thick there. But I'd love to go somewhere where you get a lot of thick snow and jump on one of those snow sleds. The original Hooters, Clearwater, Florida. Cool. Yeah, they look like a lot of fun, Chicken Choker. I mean, apart of the fact that it's kind of a bike on snow, but man, they look like a lot of fun. Over here, it's all jet skis, but go Mac 2, you can destroy. got got Mac 2. Yeah, I've seen the Hooters in Thailand from other vloggers slow ride. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I wouldn't like to live with snow like some of you guys have to. That would be painful, but geez, just to from someone like myself who never gets to see it, can have some fun. Oh, is Crystal still in here, Sam? I think she's jumping between streams, which is usually what she does. She might be at Heidi's stream at the moment. I know she jumps in and out of the streams. Yeah, yeah. I know, Joshua. If you're living with it all the time, I can imagine it would be a pain in the ass. But for someone like me who never gets to see it, you know, it's a bit of a novelty. But the novelty would wear off very quick. Yeah, I understand, Josh. I tell you, Oklahoma was really extreme. The summer, I remember, was really hot and humid at times, and the winter cold as. I remember I left winter in Oklahoma to come back to winter in Australia, and I was running around with a t-shirt in our wintertime because it was still warm compared to what I had just come from. Ah, cool. That was a great movie, Chicken Shaker. I like that. It's one of those movies I can watch over and over again with John Candy and the Jamaican bobsled team. That was really cool. Yeah, and remember that their training was in the freezer. Geez, John Candy, he's been gone a while now, hasn't he? He had some good movies. I liked the Cool Runnings was a great movie, and enjoyed Uncle Buck. I'm not sure, Slow Ride. That's an interesting question. I mean, it's Home Alone. I remember Home Alone, the first one. I remember seeing the first one, but I don't remember John Candy being in the first one. Um, Yeah, it'd be interesting to know, Slow, if the Jamaicans still have a bobsled team. It's kind of ludicrous, isn't it? You know, a place like Jamaica having a bobsled team, but that guy had a pretty good, idea on the fact that he could get these Jamaican sprinters, and get that good run up and oh, geez, I'm not sure, Sam. It's a long time ago. Jazz, hey Jim, how you doing? How you doing, Ed? I was going to call you Mr. Ed, but that kind of wouldn't go down real good, would it, Mr. Ed? So we'll just stick to Ed. Oh, that's good to hear, Jem. Yep, trouble's here. We were just talking earlier, Ed, about the hypocrisy of PV attacking Barry and doing what he's doing. I mean, it's the pot calling the kettle black. Well, Mr. Ed, I can call you Mr. Ed, but I would keep thinking of the TV show with the talking horse. What have you been doing, Ed, causing trouble? Can't imagine you being anywhere causing trouble, Ed. What have you been doing? Ah, of course, Ed, as you wish. You're heartbroken. What's going on? Yeah, Ed, I'm going to leave that in there for a little bit and then I'll take it out again. Ah, Ed, I see JW dislikes you. Okay. Ah, well, shit happens, guys. How you doing, Ed?
Hey guys, what's going on?
Not much, mate. Was just talking about the oxygen thief known as Peter V.
Why you
I
calling
mean,
Ashton?
I mean, you know, as people know, I don't watch Barry, but what he's doing, he's a hypocrite. You
I give Peter credit for one thing. I don't like Peter, but I give him credit for one thing. Everybody on here is, I'm going to do this. I'm going after the law. Yeah. I'm doing testimonies. Peter didn't bullshit. He went and did it. I give him that credit. I'll give the guy credit. Barry was touching him shit. Hey, Peter didn't pull up punches. He did
Yeah,
what he
but
said he was going to do. So what the hell?
well, that's all well and good, but it's the old adage, mate. Of if you're living in a glass house, don't throw stones.
That's
You know,
true. Yeah.
Peter's no better than Barry.
No, no, he's not. No, he's not. That's why he's breaking his own windows. But
You know,
he,
I watched a show earlier, Big Kev's show, and seen Jerry confront him. And the one thing that came out of it is that when you ask PV a reasonable question, he runs away. He
yeah, he
won't
runs
answer.
away. He won't take it. Yeah.
He'll take an argument sideways. He does not confront anything
Yeah,
that
I've
he's
noticed that
asked.
with him. Yeah. Well, I don't watch Big Cal, so I don't deal with them. I won't go near Big Cal's show. Big
I
Cal's
like
show
Big.
is Big Cal's show is a nesting place for all drama.
No,
That
I
is a
like
nesting.
Big
You
Kev.
look at his chat. He does not have. He don't control his chat at all. He doesn't control his chat at all. His chat is a nesting place for all drama.
I'm not so sure.
You watch his chat. It is a nesting place for drama.
So I watched today and haven't watched
Hi, Jim.
for a few before that, but I don't see like
Yeah,
Kev gives
Jerry,
people a chance.
I do give Peter credit, but he wasn't talking about it. He did it. I'll give him credit for that. He's an asshole, yeah, but the guy said he was going to do it. He didn't bullshit. He did it. He went after him.
Damn,
Right
Steve,
or
is it that?
wrong, but right or
Is that
wrong,
that?
but the guy kept his word. He didn't
Is it?
bullshit. He's not like, oh, I'm going to give a lawyer after him. I'm going after you this way. Peter just did it. That's the only thing I give him credit for. He is an asshole, yes. But the guy, he looked up the conviction. He said he was going to do it. He did it.
I was just reading the chat. 25 years. I can't believe John Candy's been dead that long.
Oh, he has been, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow. That
Like,
just seems crazy.
I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I'm just saying you got to give him credit for doing it. He said he was going to do it. He did it.
Yeah.
No, I
It doesn't
don't
make.
agree with it. I don't agree with it, but the damn thing is, he didn't bullshit. He said he was going to do it. He did it. Like, he's not like half these people on the YouTube computer. Oh, I'm going to the PMP. I got reports from you. I'm going to do this. He didn't talk about it. He done it. That's only I'll give him credit for that. That's all. I
Yeah.
don't agree with it, but yeah.
Yeah. I see your point, but it's kind of like I said. It's living in a glass house and throwing stones.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is what he stones at his own glass house. But the thing is, no matter how much you don't like the guy, you got to give the guy credit because he wasn't bullshitting, but he did.
Yeah.
That's the only credit he's going to get is he did what he said he was going to do.
Well, I tell you what, I'm very curious to see how this all ends because it might not be pretty.
As far as the Social Security, I don't think nothing can be done. If that's why he went after, nothing's going to be done because the guy has it. If they may send him in for a doctor's appointment, a doctor check him out. That's all. If he showed film or something, like if he showed him when Obama was supposed to be on the zip line, if he sent that to him, he could cause something. But otherwise, nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, I got no idea.
It's real hard to pull that Social Security once you got it. It's real hard to pull that once you got it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the American welfare system, so I got no idea.
And the thing is, Jay is right. Obama, like even though Obama says disability he can't work, he's sitting behind a computer 5-6 hours a day. And if he's saying, "Well, I can't sit all the time," well, when you're in it, if you have a computer job in an office someplace, you don't have to sit behind that computer for the 8 hours. You get up, you could get up, stretch, walk, come back, sit down. Because I had that kind of. I worked in the emergency room for 8 hours a night on a computer, and I didn't have to sit there all night long. You don't sit there all night long. You get up and you walk around. Like it's not like you're going to be on that computer working all 8 hours of your shift. Where he could be, where he's both sitting on a computer 8 hours.
Yeah.
That's different. I agree with Jay on that. Like there's no disability. You see people in wheelchairs. There's no disability where you cannot work unless you're in bed. But if you can move around and you can do shit like that, you can work. There's no reason for that. Your son get a car? Did you get a car? Yeah. Did you get a car?
No, we went out yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, we ended up going out and having a look at a few car yards. Then we went on the internet. We found one, and he got in touch with that guy, but the guy never got back to him. So it looks like today we'll probably be doing the same shit again.
Yeah. They have Craigslist over there? Australia have a Craigslist?
Yeah, they have what they call Gumtree, and he's on Facebook as well, and people advertise their cars on Facebook as well.
There you go.
But yeah, he's a pain in the bum, because when we should be out looking for cars, he's making arrangements with his mates and shit. So
yeah,
I just said, if you don't make the effort, mate, you're going to be catching buses.
That's right. Or relying on your friends.
Yeah. So yeah, but
I figured Dad would do it for him. He figured Dad would do it for him.
That's what he sort of expected me to find the car, go and buy it, bring it back to him, and that's not happening.
No. He's 21, says, son, you stand on your own. I'll help you stand on your own.
Well, that's what I said to him. I said, I'm happy to help you, but you got to help yourself, mate.
But did Obama move already? Was he supposed to move? Going in that, he'll probably have his girlfriend get him the internet and stuff her again.
I think he's already reflected on it, Choker. He was pretty upset about it. Thankfully, it was a low speed accident, so there's no injuries or nothing.
Yeah.
And I think he ran into the back of a Jeep, so the Jeep had no damage.
So he wasn't going fast.
No, he wasn't going too fast, but
that's all right.
His car's a little Ford Focus, so it just caved the front of the plastic. It's all plastic now. He doesn't know yet, Steve.
That's the problem with the cars today. They're all plastic. Anything, they're total.
As far as I know, Steve, they have to send an assessor out, see how much damage they think it's going to cost, and then
if it didn't harm that engine block at all, he might be all right. Just the engine block.
Over here, all the bits and pieces are expensive as.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes, though. We'll find out. I hope it doesn't get written off, because I just bloody bought him a new CD player and put in there.
Take it out. If it's outplayed up, take it out before you turn it over.
That's what I told him, yeah.
Right.
Just put the old one back in there.
If they tow it, take that new one out and put the old one back in. Right. That's what my daughter, when she got a neck in her car, they towed it on her. And I just bought 4 new tires for her. I told the guy, take those tires off. I know, I took the tires off. I took them off. I said, you totaled the car, you're not getting it until I did everything. I took a radio, I took a lot of stuff out of her car that she put into it. Those tires came off.
Yeah, it'd be crazy not to. I mean,
Right, you pay all that money on it, they're gonna total it. No way, you're not gonna lose that money. Why lose that money?
Yep.
You could resell them or put them on a different car or something. Jesus. Like back to the States, used tires, $50 a shot, $30 to $50 for a used tire. So if they're almost new, then you're gonna get money for them.
Sorry, just answering a message here.
Steve, did you keep the deer? Shit, don't worry about the. Yeah, full coverage, it should cover it, but I'd make sure that deer was in my car. Early spring, the ground hall spoke, huh? It must have been a foggy day in Puxatawny. He didn't see a shadow. They must have turned the lights off.
I'm just trying to catch up with the chat here. Looks like, yep, I know what they're talking about.
Steve, I would have got one of them. Jeez.
Three in one shot. Shit.
3 deers in one shot. They're probably right next to each other. Boom, boom, boom.
Jeez. I guess, I mean, we don't hear a lot about it over here, but I'm guessing that lots of deer get hit over there. It's like kangaroos. Lots of guys hit kangaroos here.
In some states, I don't know if they're all the states, but I know Pennsylvania, if you hit a deer, you can keep it. You just tell the game warden when he comes out there, the state policeman, whoever, they'll let you keep it. I don't know if that's like all states. I know some states may not let you keep them. But Pennsylvania, hey, throw it in your car, keep it. Oh shit, they're attracted to the light.
Shit, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
And if they're anything like kangaroos, I bet you they do a bit of damage to the cars.
Well, they can. It depends how fast you go when you hit them. They can do some damage.
Yeah, over here it's usually on open roads at night, and
yeah, that's how it's in the States at night.
And the kangaroos will just jump into your car, and I've known them to ride off cars.
Like in the winter in the States, they're always at night in the highways because they come out. That asphalt on the highway is a little bit warmer than it is in the jungle, so they'll come out right to the highway. A lot of times you can see them because it's so dark. If they're just laying along the highway, you can see their eyes. You can really see if they're just laying there. When you see those eyes, you just have to start slowing down because you don't know if they're going to run out or not. So slow it down.
What's going on here?
They change Phil every year. Phil is a new raccoon, a new groundhog every year. They change him. They keep them around, but they put a new one every year.
So what did the groundhog say this year?
It's going to be in early spring, they said. Early spring, you didn't see a shadow.
Yeah, but I mean, how many places do this with the groundhog? Because if they're say doing
Puxatawny is the only one that does it.
Because I was going to say, if you get a few states doing that, what happens if you get conflicting fucking?
They go by Puxatawny. Puxatawny Phil is the one. No other one could do it. Only Puxatawny Phil. He's the one.
Who started it?
That started years ago. There was some association, some fraternity of guys started it years ago.
I always wondered where I mean, it's a pretty weird
It's a weird thing, yeah.
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 He's predicted right the last 18 years. So how do they know if the groundhog
Well,
actually sees its shadow or not? How do
what they do, how they do that, they look at forecast. They look at future weather forecast, and that's how they decide if he's going to see a shadow or not. Like they get together and they pull in a farmer's almanac and all these weather shit, and they sit and they look like they forecast 8, 9 weeks ahead, and that's how they make a forecast. Then they'll go pull them out and say, "Oh, he saw it. He didn't see it. They just go by future forecasts of the weather."
okay.
That's
So
all.
the groundhog's a bit of a scam.
Yeah, the groundhog. He's a scam. He's a star. Yeah.
Oh, shit. What time? What's the hell? It should be still dark there where you are, Ed.
Where it is?
What's
It's
your
only
what's
4:07.
your what's your rooster doing?
I don't know. They're waking up early.
Fucking hell, mate. I'd
They're all
I'd put
waking
him
up.
back. I'd put him back to sleep with a bloody baseball bat.
That's not the one outside my window either. That's another one. The one outside my window is still sleeping. He's not awake yet.
Holy shit!
Yeah. That's the one I think across the street. Sounds like. Mine are still sleeping. That must be the one across the street. Yeah, it's across the street.
You're a loud
They must,
bastard.
yeah, they are loud bastards. Yeah. Then if they get louder when they all start at the same time. Sometimes they all start going. Holy jeez, when they all start going, it's ridiculous.
So what's been happening? Been keeping out of trouble, Ed?
I'm always in trouble. I was on JW show tonight, and they gave me some hell, and he's pissed off at me. So,
Oh shit! Yeah, he's not a
you
bad
know,
guy, Ed. No,
if you
he's not a
if you
bad
say
guy.
so, if you say so, if you say so.
Well, I mean, I've talked to him, and he seems a decent guy. He's served his country, whether army, national guard. I mean, all this shit doesn't bother me. I mean, the guy served,
Don't bother me how we served either. I care less how we served.
but I don't know. He seems like someone out there trying to help people. I know he reached out to Andy, Evil Aloe.
Yeah, Andy's his main follower now. Andy follows him.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess because JW reached out to him, was willing to talk to him, and sometimes when you have guys that come back from served, I don't think you can just send them to anyone to talk to. They need to talk to somebody that knows exactly what they've been through. I mean, in your case, I mean, you told me a while back that you still can't listen to fireworks.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be like
obviously,
that. Too.
coming out of the military, if you've served in war zones, you're going to have memories there, and
Yeah, they're always gonna be there. They're going to be there. I'm glad. What the good part about me is I didn't get too much of it because I didn't get out. I stayed in, so I lived it. That's a lot different. Like when you're just going to the military, go to a war zone, and come back and you're a civilian again. It's a lot harder to handle. But if you're in the environment for 20 some years, it's a complete different thing.
yeah, I see your
Because you're
point.
in the environment. Yeah,
Yeah, and you're around guys that have been through the same shit.
yeah, that's right. A lot different.
Hey, Amani, how you doing? I just not. I'm not interested in all this shit, though, Ed. You know,
Yeah.
I've tried to keep it out of here, but we've had guys come in, and I'm going to have to start dealing with that.
Yeah, just silence them, and then when they come back, go home.
Yeah.
That's all you do. Silence them, and then when they come back, I still say you got to get rid of all the wrenches and just give a few.
Well, that's something to think about, but I just thought this was a way of letting everyone have their say without being timed out when someone else didn't like it.
But see, the ones that you give the wrenches to should know better because they're going to be the ones you can trust, and they're not going to time out everybody.
Yep.
They won't time out anybody. And you just tell them once you give a wrench to, you tell them you can time out, but if it comes to get rid of a person, that's you. You're the only one that can kick a person out. Let them time out, but when it comes to get rid of a person, that's only you.
Yep.
So it is your show.
I mean, we did one yesterday, and it was not too bad. We didn't have to deal with the guys. I think that they're being a little bit quiet because they know what's going to happen when they come in.
Yeah. Oh, Jack, I use my wrench. I love using my wrench. If you're
Ed is
a
far
troll, you're silenced. Mm-hmm.
They don't call Ed Quick Draw McGraw for nothing.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's better to give the guys a little bit of rope and let them hang themselves, and then no one can feel bad about it.
Second chance. It's on the second chance. Some of the users do not block. Like the other wrench said, I don't say block. That's the room owner's problem. He has to block them. But to time them out, it's all fun sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, what I should do is take everybody's wrench off of them and give the only wrench to Junior.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's when you don't want to have her. That's the one you take his wrench.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Excuse me. He's been timed out himself plenty of times, and he takes it pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Ed was the enforcer. I think Ed's been an enforcer wherever he's had a wrench, to be honest.
Keep the room clean. Keep the room clean.
Well, again, sometimes it's good to let a few things go through and let
once in
people
a while, I just let
say.
things go through. I let things go through. I just get pissed off with some of the die-hard trolls. I get rid of them quick. There's trolls, there's die-hard trolls. You know what kind of troll you're dealing with. You gotta know what kind of troll you're dealing with. Like Joker, I don't know what I want to call Joker. I don't like him because of his name, because I'm afraid to let him near my roosters. So if he ever mentions choking my rooster, he's finished. He'll be timed out for a week and a half.
Okay, Chicken Choke, I'd pay for you to see you choke one of his chooks. I still think it's the best name on YouTube.
I don't go to those shows one man.
Yeah, Chicken Choker, that's true. There is a bit of wrench abuse. I think
that's what I'm saying. If you have just certain people you can trust with the wrench, you won't have that abuse. It's just that all the wrenches that are out there, when people come in without a wrench, then it gets to abuse because people start hitting them. Whatever is said, they'll hit them. So.
I'm just trying to read what Sam was saying in there. Ed would have shit his pants yesterday on Michael's show. Warren removed a comment and timed Frank the chair out.
Oh, gee, you're making a new movement. What kind of movement you making, Joker?
You're fine, Chicken Choker.
Oh, take it for a second. I need to go to timeout. Let
I'll
me
tell
have
you what.
1 second.
I'll tell you what surprised me a little bit lately is seeing who doesn't like who. I mean, I've seen people that seem to have issues with people that I just never knew about.
Yeah.
That's been pretty surprising.
Yeah, there's a lot of. There's not too many people I don't like in the YouTube community. There's a few, but not too many. And I don't say I don't like them. It's just I don't like their what you want to call it, their views of things.
I don't know what you're listening to, Sam, but no, it hasn't been muted at all.
Oh, he wants you to mute me.
Nah.
He wants you to mute me. Let him do that.
It's too early in the morning for me.
Yeah, it is too early in the morning. I'm on the 418. I got a little while before I got to get my ass in the road.
Oh,
No, you're all right, Sam. You're all right. You're all right, Sam.
Yeah. I mean, it is getting they're getting a bit carried away with all this. I don't know.
See, my only problem is I'll go in some of these rooms, and as I said, I don't put up with shit. If somebody says something I don't like, I'm gonna tell them about it. I don't give a damn. I'm no man. What the hell? I have the prerogative. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that happens to Chicken Choker, but some comments can go too far.
That's it. Some comments go too far, and I step up to them. I don't sit and watch them. I'll step up to them.
Yeah.
I put facts in space.
Just,
So
I don't mind people having differing opinions and airing them, but sometimes it just.
some how they hear them. That's how they hear them.
Yeah.
That's the problem. How they hear them. Like when people go around blaming people for something, they do something, but no proof of it, just automatically, these people did it. Like, okay, prove it. You don't go spreading it, but you don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
And that irks me right now.
I'll tell you what's interesting though is if just hypothetically you found out that someone you did know that you didn't expect to be involved in some of these emails, how would you feel then?
If there was definite proof of them, I'd tell them about it. I would tell them about it. I would jump right in his ass. What the hell's wrong with you?
I mean, I know I've got certain people that I trust that I don't think would ever do well. I know they wouldn't do shit like that. But if I found out that one of them did,
you have to split with them. You have to tell them and say, yeah, that's it, buddy. That's all.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to back somebody. No way I want to back a person. If I knew a person did something that was wrong, I'm not going to back that person. No way.
Yeah.
And then again, you have to look at content. Like a lot of people say something, they say it because they're on this damn computer. Like, do you really think that? So, like, if I tell you I'm going to come over and eat your damn dog, do you think I'm going to come over and eat your dog?
No.
That's it, content. What's a person saying?
But see, my dog would eat you, Ed.
He probably would, but what the hell? Well, it's just you just don't go because somebody like in a show maybe 2 years ago. oh, I'm going to get you, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill your family. Like you
Yeah,
think actually a person is going to do that? No
but
damn way.
but
It's just
it's
bullshit talk on a computer. And then
some
if
things are
somebody,
taboo though, Ed. Yeah, some
yeah,
things.
it's taboo, but damn, it's bullshit. And people talk bullshit on a computer. Look at goddamn people. I'm going to get a lawyer after you. I'm coming after you. I'm going to the PNP. I'm coming after you. It's the same thing. It's bullshit talk on a computer. Like, are they really going to do it? Like, it's, you have to take YouTube for what it is. Like, half this shit that's said in YouTube is just bullshit. And you got to take it as it is. You could tell. You would know if a person was serious. You can't tell if a person was serious or screwing around. And you got
Yes,
to read a little bit
only,
more closer.
only takes one weirdo though, one crazy bastard. And
Huh.
hang on, Ed, I just got to mute myself for a sec.
Mute yourself. Goodbye.
So
Mute. Mute
abuse
yourself.
those guys in the chat.
I'll abuse the chat. Only a chicken circle, like one said, Frank B. Oh, yeah. That's it. Words can be understood, could be different than understand truth. That's all. Hey, look at Frank and Fazio. They're both idiots. They're going after each other. Peter and Bama, they're both idiots. But Peter did what he said he was going to do. So, he said he was going to do. It's idiot. It's idiot. It's really, I don't know. I'll just get choker if he comes after my roosters. Then he's then he's history. He's going to need to get his own thing going there. When you come after my roosters, you're in trouble, choker. But you're building a guard tower on my property. Hey, no problem. Yeah. Hey, there's room. They just started with the fence, so they're digging the holes. So you got the holes dug for you. Just put it on the end of the property, not in the middle where the wall's going to go. Put it just before the wall starts. After a year, finally, the house is. I started to build my house a year ago, and they are finally getting around to now just putting the fence up. Unbelievable. And that'll probably take them a month the way they're going. Just start to dig the holes today.
Oh, you're getting your fence finally done?
Finally, they started it today. They actually start to clear it up, and they dig the hole. And
Excellent.
she got most of all the material. She's got to buy more cinder blocks, but the money's there for it, so it's gonna go up.
Yeah, especially as the
So,
kids are getting older.
yeah, when the kids are getting older, they're gonna need because it goes right up the road.
You got
No, we
room
did
to.
not, but we put it on the landlord. We just put it on the landlord. We told her, listen, like, see, my wife still owes her, I think, 15 grand, 15,000 pesos for the land, and she just told her, until you get this property line straight out, you're not getting shit. So she just told her off. She's not going to pay the lady her money. Like, the lady's not going to take the property off of her now, so she's just going to wait. See, put it on the landlord. You get the shit straightened out and get it straightened out quick. But the only way they could do anything is if they really want to widen the road. If they did that, then there could be some problem. Otherwise, it's nothing. But if they decide they want to make a super highway on a road, then which they'll never do. They'll never do that. So I live in a goddamn province. They're not going to go down one of the side roads of a province, expanding it. They may do up on the main road, up on the highway they will, but not down here. That's no problem. But I'm not worried about it.
Just as long as you're, because you found that the home's built on like the not what is it on like council property or
No, what happened? I guess the city says you can build. You can't build. You have to be so many meters away from the road, and where we are, it's not that. It's not quite as far as it should be away. When they did their survey of the property, instead of coming in where they're supposed to, they did it from the road. So it cut off maybe 12 meters, something like that. They did a survey from the wrong spot. That's all.
so who actually made the mistake then?
The person did the winery, when she had the survey done. She was out there when they did the survey. She knows her goddamn land. She told them where to do the survey from. So her.
As long as your wife doesn't get ripped off in the end.
Nah, she's not gonna rip off. She'll rip off the winery. No, she will. She'll rip off the winery.
Oh Jesus! Have you got enough yard there to like make a little area for the kids to run around?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of room in the back, and there's a couple meters up front. After the fence goes up, they have enough room to run around. There's a lot of room in the back, but that got to be cleaned up because there's still a lot of junk from when they tore the house down, the old house down. So
Yeah, you want to
but
get
there's a
that
lot of
cleared
room
out.
for 'em. Yeah, there's a lot of room back there. Yeah.
You get many snakes up there where you are?
Very seldom I'll see a snake, but they're all, they're harmless snakes. They're rice snakes or something like that. From what a rice field is.
Oh, yuck.
So, they don't bother me. Prepper bunker.
I don't see Ed worrying about that shit too much.
No, don't worry about that shit at all. Yeah. Now, there's a lot of room for the kids to play. There's an empty lot right next to us if they want to play in the lot. Where my wife's uncle just bought the land right next to us. They can play on his property.
Yeah,
He's not doing anything for a while with it, so. Let the kids go up the road and play shit. I don't care. The little girl, she's always something middle of the road playing.
that's what I was going to say. Did you ever get to put, like, when you built your house, or the part that you put on there, were you able to, like, get insulation for your roofing and shit like that?
Oh yeah. My roof is like real good, yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, it's insulated up there.
Because I see a lot of houses over there, and they don't look like they've been built all that well, or have the insulation in the ceilings and walls.
No, it's good insulation. Ceilings keep the heat out. Don't keep the heat out.
See, because they don't use sheetrock at all to build, do they?
They use cinder block. The frame of the house is basically cinder block. Yeah. Just because what grade cinder blocks you get all the houses. So you get some junky cinder blocks, you're not going to have a good foundation. So we have really good stuff. No, I don't have a generator. It's all right. I really don't need it because when power goes out, I don't like the air con anyways. I'm satisfied with a fan. And I'm thinking about getting a small one just for the refurb and maybe the air con, but I really don't need one because when our power goes out here, we know about it. They tell us. If they're going to take the power down, we know what day it's going to go out. And it goes out for maybe 5, 6 hours, 8 hours at the most. So You really don't need it. And they normally take it down. If they have any work to do, they'll do it on a Sunday. And they tell you far enough, they'll do it on a Sunday. So Sunday, you just go to the beach, spend all day at the beach, come home, the power's on. That's all. You really, where I'm at, you really don't need a generator. Even during, I've seen typhoons come through here, it didn't hit the lights, it didn't turn the lights off. So it's not too bad. They got more problem with the internet than you do with the electricity.
Yeah, well, obviously Focus has heaps of problems with both his internet and the electricity there.
Yeah.
Where he is.
So
you don't get blackouts that often?
We do, but not. It's just maybe once a month for 8 hours. As they said, they let you know when it's going. And every once in a while, if the lights do go out, it's only for a couple of minutes. They come right back down. Like they'll just go down for a couple little bits and boom, it's back up. Nothing unexpected.
That'd kill your electronic, anything using electricity in the house, like your fridges and TVs, and that doesn't it burn them out or?
No. I'm gonna get a small one. Maybe I'll get a small one, but I really don't need it. I don't really care.
It'd be handy.
Yeah, for what? Like I said, it's only when it goes out, it's not out that long. 8 hours, nothing's gonna happen in 8 hours. As long as you don't open that refrigerator, if it goes out for any amount of time, don't open the refrigerator. So that stuff stays okay for a while.
I know. I think the generator just sounds like a good idea, just in case. Yeah. I mean, 8 hours, like you said, is not too bad, but you just never know when you're going to get.
You're never gonna have it. We're never the only way I can see it going on longer than 8 hours if there was a big typhoon that came through that tore everything apart. That's the only way I can see it. And don't get too many real big typhoons coming through. The last one they had was years ago, and they had that real big one. Well, that was the last time. So.
Yeah, I guess it's a matter of
Yeah.
It's just nice knowing you have some sort of backup just in case, especially with that heat, man. You want something to run your aircon.
Like I said, but you know what's coming. Like we know what's coming. We know what it is. So you go to the beach all day. Go just pack up some cooler. You buy a bunch of ice. And see, there's always a bunch of ice in my freezer. If I need, just throw the ice in the bucket thing. Go up to the beach, drink beer. Drink beer all day. That's all. Come home and you got the lights on.
So that's another. I'm just reading Chicken Choker, so I don't know that area either, where that is. Do you know that place?
No, I don't know, Ube. Where is Ube, Chicken? Choco, where is Ube? Oh, Bohol. Okay. Never been to Bohol. I'd like to go there someday.
Is that far from you?
Yeah, not really. You go to Cebu and then you go from Cebu to Bohol. Really, probably not too far. How far out of Cebu is Bohol, Choker? Northbound, yeah. But not too far, right? Maybe a couple hours for ferry. I don't think more than a couple hours on the ferry. Just like from here to Cebu is only an hour and a half on the ferry. 2 hours.
2 to 3.
Okay, yeah. So you figure 2 hours from here, then you gotta, if it's up on the northeast side, so about another 2 hour bus ride. The 2-4, about 6 hours away from there then, if you go ferry and bus.
Shit.
So,
It's still a bit of a trip.
yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's a nice trip, but it's bad when you live on an island. When you live on all these islands are so close together, most of it's not too bad. It's not like
Okay.
living up in Luzon where yeah.
So, Behold's just a smaller island.
Yeah, it's an island. Oh, nice island. Yeah. It's a tourist island. It's a tourist island. A lot of tourists from the whole.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a day trip, yeah. Yeah, that's a big tourist island. A lot of just like Frankie's Island. It's a tourist island. But Bohol
Yep.
is better than Frankie's Island. Yeah.
So, what are you still doing up at this time of the morning?
I went to bed early and woke up. I just
Yeah.
woke up about an hour ago. I just fell asleep early and I woke up a while ago. Yeah. 4:37. Let's see, that was a while. Yeah, it's more rural. Yeah. Where I am, I'm more rural. We don't have a lot of, we don't have enough big often. We don't even have a Jolly Bee in my town. That's how small it is. And normally every damn town in the Philippines is a Jolly Bee. Shit.
Yeah, I haven't heard too much about Behol before. Well, I've heard of Behol, but the place Ube, I've never heard
I
that.
have a kid I was stationed with in the Air Force who lives on Bohol. They have a dive shop. They have a diving shop there. Yeah. He's always asking me to come up and see him. Yeah, someday.
Chocolate Hills, I've seen a video on that the other day.
Yeah, that's Bohol. Yeah.
Not sure about the rest of it, but yeah, I've heard of Chocolate Hills.
All Negro says is a big sugar plantation. I tell you, my whole island is not like every place you go, you're going to go by a sugar field. Except up in the mountains, they go up the mountains, but the flatland is not much sugar.
Yeah, because Larry's where you are, but in the mountain area on the other
Yeah, he's
side.
on the other side, you know. Yeah, he's up in that mountainous area, out of Rubber Cold.
I'm surprised you two never caught up.
I never go that road. I go to Bacold once every 3 months. I go into Bacold City, get immigration done, and I'm out of there. So, like he's closer to Dumageddon than he is really Bacold. He'll go to Dumageddon before he go into Bacold.
So you're up by yourself? No kids awake yet?
No, everybody's sleeping. The man will be out until about just before I leave to run. He'll probably wake up.
Okay. Well,
It's nice out there too. It's gonna be a nice run this morning. It's nice.
yeah, it's looking really
It's
good
not
weather out
really
here.
big, not really no breeze out there, but it's really not too hot. Not too hot. It's really no breeze. So hope there's a high tide. I could jump in the water.
Well,
You know
I'm thinking about the same thing. Because it's 7 a.m. here now. It's going to be 37 today.
what might have to be.
I might head down to the beach actually.
Yeah. I try to talk them to go to the beach today. We may go to the beach today. Take the family to the beach. I don't know if they want to go.
I don't know. Just make them go, mate. It's been a good day
I'm
down
not
there.
going to make them. Like it's so close. It's a mile. Like if I was by myself, I'd be living on that beach every day. It's a mile away. I'd be on that beach every single day of the week. But it's different. I guess it's different when you live on the island. It's just so close. People just don't care. It's there when it's there. When they go there, it's there. That's how people think. Like it's there. We'll go there when we feel like it. Like me, if it was up to me, I'd be up there every day of the week. Well, I am every morning, but just for a few minutes. The only reason I go so early is I like catching the fishing boats. Are no, those right about now they'll be start coming in between 4 and 6. All the fishing boats come in, and I'll get my wife her fresh fish and bring home to them. So
All right. Yeah.
that's the only reason I go so. I'll catch the boats as they come in, buy the fresh fish and bring home.
Excuse me. Just had a drink. It went down the wrong way.
Yeah, that's what you do. You sit in the room and live stream and what in a tropical paradise. Yep. That's why you don't see me live streaming too much. Got better
Yeah,
things to do sometimes.
I've thought about that too, Chick Chick. I don't think that I would be too worried about the internet while I'm over there. But I mean, it's just good to keep in touch with people. But
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I'd be more interested in just having fun.
But you can't
Yeah,
have fun 24 hours a day. You got to sit down and relax once in a
yeah,
while.
of
So
course.
that's when you do live. That's when you do the computer.
You party hard for 6 days and rest on the seventh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of this month, I got to go do my visa again. It's running out.
What is?
So my visa.
Ah,
It's time to
I,
renew my visa or I'll be an overstay.
I thought you. Oh, okay. I thought you did something just recently. Was
No,
that
that was
residency or?
2 months ago. That was 2 months ago. Every two
Yeah.
months. Every really goes on every two. It goes by quick. I don't realize how fast 2 months go by. Really.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah. But this
Seems
time
like.
when I go to Bacola this time, I heard of this one hamburger place called Gunny's All American Hamburgers. And I heard they have the best American hamburgers you could eat. And I'm gonna go there this time. Gotta
Um.
find it.
Get two. Take one home with you.
Take one home with me. I probably will
See
take
you
a
later.
couple. I'll take one home with me. Just tell them to put the sides on the side there in a little bag, and just put then take it home. They could redo that hamburger and put the sides on it, the lettuce, tomato, the onion, and stuff. Or just get a plane and bring it home and just put the stuff on myself.
Yep. That'd be a good one to just hear because I mean you don't have you said much fast food there, so
Oh, really?
if you
If I
find
get
someone,
lucky, I might get lucky. They may have the Aussie hamburgers, the hamburger, beef hamburgers in S&M. If I get lucky to have them, I know we get a box of them, the hamburger patties. If I get lucky, they have them every once in a while. If I get lucky, they have them good. But the Filipino hamburger, oh, I swear to God, I have to tell to cook two of them to get a hamburger. They're so small. If I
yeah, I
want a
heard that.
hamburger, you have to cook two of them to get one of them. They just don't taste like hamburgers. I don't know what the hell. But they do, but they don't, not a hamburger.
Jeez, what we got?
You been up all night?
No, I woke up. God, I'm trying to think what time it was. Maybe 4:30 in the morning, and I woke up. Couldn't get back to sleep, so why bother trying?
Yeah.
And jumped on.
Cabin
Uh,
fever?
yeah, I was on Kevin's channel. I was on AC Cobra's channel, and I watched a little bit of Heidi, and then started the stream up.
Huh.
but I'm probably going to head off soon, and I might, while it's still early, head down to the beach.
Yeah.
Check out the local talent. Maybe have a coffee down there.
How far are you away from the beach?
Oh, good question. Depending on if I was to go, say in the next half hour, it'll take me a while because you got all the peak hour traffic. But if there's no traffic and I can get a clear run down there, probably I don't know 30 minutes. Say 30 minutes. Yeah, about 30 minutes. But that's still going through traffic lights and shit like that. But if I was to go, hey, Crystal, if I was to go like now and go through the traffic, it's probably going to take me, over an hour, probably.
Yeah. Hi, Crystal.
Maybe longer. But if I wait till after the peak hour traffic's over, which is usually after 9 a.m., then get a good run down there.
Like I run it almost faster than I run a mile in about sometimes 8-9 minutes. It takes me to run that mile.
I could probably do it.
I'm old. I'm old. Jesus Christ, cut me some slack. I'm old.
No, I was going to say.
An old man can't run a mile in 4 or 5 minute mile. It takes about 8, 9, 10 minutes to run a mile sometimes.
Hey, take it
Driving
easy.
a lot faster, but
yeah, take care, bud.
Like what I do, my father-in-law, he'll follow me. Well, he'll go take the tricycle, and he'll meet me there. And when I get up there, he'll bring me home. So if I run up, I'm not going to run back. That's for damn sure. The tricycle comes back.
Yeah, well, today's just going to be too hot to do that anyway.
Yeah, that's why I do it too early. That's why I do it at 5 o'clock in the morning when it's not hot. It's still not hot. The sun's not up yet. The sun should be coming up just as I normally time it when the sun's coming up just when I get there, or just before I get up there. I'll see the sun come up.
So I'd like to be there before it gets too hot, and
yeah, oh yeah,
just jump around the water for a while, and then go sit at a cafe and
drink some beer,
have a coffee and
coffee. Drink some beer.
Nah, just have a coffee down there. Hey, how you doing, Lord?
Yeah, too far away from it. That's not bad then.
Sure didn't even see that Lost snuck into the chat room there.
Oh, don't know about lost. He's in the chat room. I know he was lost. There he is. We found him. What's going on? Don't know about it's lost.
He's probably at work. Oh, actually, no, he can't be because it's Saturday in the US.
Yeah. Could be Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday.
Unless
Saturday
he's working.
Afternoon. On the East Coast, it's 3:50 p.m.
He's either working the Saturday and nearly finished, or he's at home or out and about with his phone.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
holy shit, I'm starting to get down.
Yeah, well, I might.
Yeah, let me get ready to run.
I might just tune out for a while.
Yeah, me too. If you're around later on, I'll be back. Let me go. Get the bones moving.
I'll see what happens. If I don't go to the beach, I'll just do a live stream and.
Okay, I'll catch you later. Let me do what I'm supposed to. Get the bones and gotta get the old bones moving. Yeah.
Yep. Thanks, guys, in the chat.
No problem. Thanks a lot, guys. Take it easy.
Thanks, Ed. Yep.
Yep,
Thanks,
later
Ed.
on, my friend.
I'll catch you all later.